come to cross-legged or kneeling, your choice. You can always have a cushion underneath your bottom to lift your hips up a little bit higher. You could take half lotus or any sort of position that works for you. And then just feel those sit bones on the ground. And arrive. Maybe close down the eyes straight away. Perhaps you need a few moments here to settle. Tucking the chin in just slightly so you can have that length through the spine. Become aware of your breath. Notice those small, gentle movements with your body as you breathe. Relaxing through the shoulders, through the neck. Keeping your eyes closed. I'm just going to guide you with my voice, just a short breathing practice. We're going to go into a single nostril breathing. So we're going to breathe in through the right nostril and breathe out through the left. And continue that breathing in through the right and out through the left. So you can use your right hand if you want to. Okay. So breathe in through both nostrils. Close off the right nostril, breathe out through the left. Breathe in through the right. Hold the breath. Close off the right nostril, breathe out through the left. Close the left. Breathe in through the right. So it is different to our alternate nostril breathing. Hold the breath at the top. Switch, breathe out through the left. Breathe in through the right. Hold, breathe out through the left. Breathe in through the right. Breathe out through the left. And just keep that going. We're breathing in through the right nostril each time. Pausing at the top and breathing out through the left. Before we switch back to breathing in through the right. Keep going. Relax the shoulders. Do 3 more rounds. And when you finish those rounds, just release the hand. Breathe in and out through the nose. So breathing in through that right nostril is allowing us to wake up that sort of sun energy, the Surya Nadi, so generating that heat, that energy flow. And if we were to do that the other way, it's the Chandi, the moon flow. So you start to cool things down, cool the body temperature down and calm things down just a little bit. So we tend to not necessarily do the left nostril breathing in during sort of cooler months and things. So just notice how you feel with that slight little wake up through the right nostril. It's a really nice breath to do as well if you need a little bit more focus and you're working at a desk and doing lots of admin or just something you need some more focus on. Breathing in through the right nostril is a really nice way. And you can just breathe in and out through the right nostril without that switch. So lots of different variations. So when you're ready, take another breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. Inhale, open your eyes, lift your gaze slightly. Exhale, tuck your chin into your chest, rounding through. So tuck your navel back towards your spine. Inhale, open up through the chest. Exhale, navel draws back. Chin to chest. Inhale. Exhale, 2 more. Inhale, lifting your head over heart, heart over center. Just start a little sway from left to right, side to side. Notice how those hips feel. Lovely. And then from here, just bringing your right leg in towards your midline, towards the groin, and your left foot to follow. So the left foot is slightly in front, right foot is in. We're going to inhale, open up through the shoulders. And then exhale, just walking those hands forward as far as they'll come comfortably. So it might be that you're on fingertips. Maybe you can come down onto forearms, wherever you are. Just allow your head to fold. So we're folding at the waist. Feeling this into the hips. Walking your hands over to the left side. Release the head down. Just feel that stretch. Maybe you can feel it all the way in the right hip. Send the right hip away from the hands. Breathing deep. Exhaling fully. And then walking your hands through center and taking them all the way to the other side. Reach. Again, sending that left hip away. Dropping the head. Folding at the waist. Anchoring down through those hips. And then slowly sweeping the hands back to center. Inhale, coming all the way up. As you do, reach the arms left to right. Exhale, hands down to your heart. We're going to switch the legs. So now left foot in, right leg out. Again, inhale, take the arms up. Find that length. Exhale, fold over the hips. If you want to just walk the hands out from the legs, you can do. Maybe you create that length first and then folding over. Inhale here. Exhale fully. Inhale, walk the hands over to the right. Take a breath, breathe. And then slowly walking your hands over towards the left. Feel that stretch. into that right hip. Breathing deep. Inhale back to center and then slowly rolling up. Take the arms out left to right, reaching up through the hands. Exhale, hands down to your heart. Okay, from here, coming over onto all fours. So just arriving here. You can take a bit more space up with the hands and the knees if you want to. So still sort of that sort of box shape, those lines, but you can take up a bit more space here. We're going to take the hips over towards the left wrist, right wrist, and then round to the right. So just start to get some movement in here, clawing through those fingertips. So waking the body up mindfully this morning. You can move as fast or as slow as you like. Reverse, take it the other way. And then slowly, as you come back through center, push away from the mat, come back to this sort of tabletop position, but then walk the hands forward, bending at the elbows, lower the pelvis all the way down to the floor. Draw the hands back to the ribs, towards the upper chest. And then from here, inhale, we're going to come up into cobra, but I want you to be really light on the hands. So we're not going to force this movement here. We're going to inhale, roll up. It's almost like you're barely touching, okay? You could lift your hands using these back muscles, looking towards the front of your mat. Exhale, folding back down. 2 more. Rooting down through the feet. Move with your breath. Inhale, using those muscles. Exhale, back down. 1 more here. Inhale. Maybe hover the hands for a breath. Inhale again. And exhale, fold back down. Tuck the toes. Inhale, push up onto knees. And then rounding through the spine, come back into a downward dog. Take a breath here, breathing deep. You can rock the head a little from side to side, rocking those hips. Take a breath, claw through those fingertips. Take 2 more breaths here. Maybe turn the big toes in slightly. You can really bend into the knees, start to lift those hips. So just waking up through the body. Giving yourself those moments to pause, to breathe, to really feel what's going on. And then soften through the knees, look forward, and take some small steps all the way up towards the front of your mat. Coming into our forward fold, and this time feel free to really bend the knees. You can hold on to the opposite elbow, the upper arms, your choice. Just take a moment here to sway from side to side, noticing the feet on the floor, trying to get the feet rooted. Okay, so there's still that sort of softness, but getting a nice stretch in the lower legs by just trying to keep the feet a bit more rooted here. And then come back to center, release the arms. Inhale, halfway lift, your choice. Maybe you draw the hands all the way up to the thighs this morning, trying to create that length, that nice flat back position. Exhale, folding back down. Wrap your hands around the back of your legs towards your calves. Again, you can really bend the knees here if you want to, and just draw your head in towards your body. And then release the hands, straighten the legs slightly, bring the right hand into the center, maybe fingertips, maybe down on the palm. Take the left arm up, bend into that right knee. Left arm straightens. Feel this length through the left side into that IT band, taking it all the way up to the fingertips, maybe opening up a little bit more here. And you can keep your gaze out towards the left, so don't feel like you have to look up towards the ceiling. So just find some ease in that neck. And on your next exhale, just allow that hand to sweep all the way down. Left hand down, right hand reaches, peeling that right arm up. Strong in the feet. Left leg bends, lifting through this right leg as it starts to straighten. Imagine this hip is lifting. Open up here, maybe on fingertips, having a bit more space. Take another breath. Exhale, release. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, folding down. Keeping the feet at hip distance or start to walk them together slightly. Inhale, reach the arms forward, coming into Utkatasana, chair pose. Maybe the hands come together here, maybe the palms are in front. You can take up space. So have a play here with the variation of the hands. Maybe you have a beach ball up overhead, maybe the palms touch, your choice. You can tuck the tailbone under, maybe shifting the weight back into the heels just a little bit. Exhale, folding forwards. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, folding back down, planting the hands, stepping one foot and then the other, coming into plank or kneeling plank. From here, just shift the weight forward slightly and lower all the way down to the belly. Inhale, rising to cobra. Exhale, back down. Inhale, tuck the toes, push up to plank or knees, and then exhale, downward dog. Again, when you're arriving down dog, take a moment, stretch, breathe. Notice how you feel. Soften through the knees, looking forwards and making your way up, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold back down. Bending into the knees, inhale, sweep the arms forward, Utkatasana. Take a breath. Inhale, reaching through the arms, straightening through the legs. Exhale, folding all the way back down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale to fold. Bend into the knees. Inhale, sweep the arms up, Utkatasana. Chair pose. Lean back slightly onto the heels. Tailbone tucks under. One more breath here. Exhale, hands come down to the floor. Step one foot back, step the other, coming into plank or kneeling plank. Full breath in, and as you breathe out, lower all the way down to your belly. Top of the feet, anchor. Inhale, roll up to cobra. Using those back muscles, exhale, folding back down. Inhale, plank or kneeling plank, and then making your way back into our down dog. Take a breath. Breathing deep. Bend the knees, looking forwards, stepping forwards, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale to fold. Bend into the knees. Inhale, sweep the arms up and keeping those knees bent, arriving into Utkatasana again. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, straighten through the legs. Maybe you lean back slightly. Exhale, folding all the way down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up, Utkatasana. Tucking that tailbone under, strong, take a breath. And as you exhale here, folding down, keeping those knees bent, stepping the feet back into our plank pose. From here, you can lower all the way down or maybe chaturanga into upward facing dog now. And we'll meet back in downward dog. Take a breath. Breathing deep. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lifting the right leg up behind you. Bend into that right knee and just open the right hip out to the side, trying to keep the right hand and the left hand pressing into the ground. Take a breath. And then drawing this right knee back to center, through towards your nose, and then step the right foot up. If you need to lower that back knee, do. From here, inhale, coming all the way up, high lunge. Exhale straight away into our warrior two. Arrive here, roll those shoulders back, open. Breathe. So again, just focusing on this front knee, just seeing if you can bend into this knee, keeping knee over ankle and being able to see the big toe of that right foot. Keeping that front knee bent, lean forward, flip that palm and reaching back. Reverse warrior. Right hand maybe keeping up towards the ceilings and not having to come all the way back. Your choice here, just allow the body to awaken. Take a breath. Holding. Staying here for one more breath. And then we're going to inhale, straighten through that front leg. Exhale, bring the right hand down to the shin, to the inside of that calf, or you can bring the fingertips down to the ground. So your choice. You can take a bit of space here. Roll this left hip back so this right hip can come under. And sometimes we bring that left hand to the ribs and just use that to open the heart, the chest, taking the left arm up. Full breath here. Inhale. Exhale. From here, we're going to come into a revolve triangle. If you haven't got a block, it doesn't matter. Okay, so from here, we're just going to switch. If you had a block, you could bring it to the inside of the leg. Sometimes we go to the outsides, but you could bring it to the inside. Or you can rest your left hand just on the shin, just below the knee. Inhale, take the right arm up. Doesn't have to come all the way, so don't force anything here. Just notice if you're bumping the hips out, can you draw the hips in towards the midline? One more breath. And then when we exhale here, we're going to bend into this right knee, and we're going to drop the right elbow down to the right knee and take our side angle. Breathing deep, have some space in between the shoulders. Take a full breath. And as we exhale, pivot the back foot, the left hand comes down, reach the right arm up, coming into our twist. Exhale, right hand comes down, step the right foot back, and moving through your vinyasa. Meeting back in down dog. Taking a full breath. Inhale. Exhale, soften through the knees, look forward, step forward. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Folding back down. Bending into the knees. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Utkatasana. Sit back into the heels. Bend the knees. One breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, straighten. Maybe lean back slightly. Exhale, folding all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, Utkatasana again. So getting these chair poses in here today. Building strength. Take another breath. And on your exhale, folding forwards. Stepping both feet back. Moving through your vinyasa. Coming to plank. Maybe chaturanga, upward facing dog. And we'll meet back in down dog. Take a breath. Slowly lifting that left leg up behind you. Take a breath here. Imagine you're pushing the heel into a wall behind you, and then bend into that left knee and just open up to the side. Full breath here. Bringing this knee back through center, looking forward, step the left foot up. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, warrior two. So arrive here, bending into that front knee, relaxing through the shoulders, head over heart, heart over pelvis. Flipping that front palm. Inhale, lean back, reverse warrior. Keeping that left arm up towards the ceiling. Feel free if you want to bring it back, you can, but perhaps create a bit more space today. Another breath here. Keeping that front knee bent. And now as we inhale, straighten through that front leg. Exhale, Trikonasana. Maybe left hand comes all the way to the floor. Right arm up to the ceiling. Again, you can always bring this right hand round to the left side. Open up the chest. Find a breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale again, lift up slightly. You might want to shorten your stance for a revolved triangle. And you're just going to switch the hands over. And this time either to the inside instead of the outside, or on top of the shin, take the left arm up. Breathing deep. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale again. Exhale, bend into this left knee. Bring the left elbow down. Sweep the right arm up, coming into our extended side angle. Full breath. Inhale. And then exhale, right hand down. Left hand reaches up. Left hand comes down to the floor. And we step back and move through our last vinyasa. In down dog, take a breath. Exhale fully. Inhale again. And as you exhale, coming up onto the toes, navel draws in. Just hover here. So you're like in a hovering plank. Your hips are still high. And then you exhale, release the knees down. Maybe bring the big toes to touch. The knees go wide. And settle back into an extended child's pose. We're going to take a few breaths here. So this is our last pose before we come into a seat. So just take a few moments. You can have the arms active. And again, if this wide child pose isn't comfortable for you, then feel free to take a variation that works. You can always come straight into seated. So just focus on the breath. As that breath travels through the body. Take 2 more breaths here. See if there's anywhere else that you can let go and ease. And then inhaling, slowly coming back up. Take your time. I'm just going to transition into cross-legged seat and just arrive back here. And again, just noticing yourself. Three more breaths here. And the next inhale, just sweep the arms out left to right, reaching all the way up. Feel that length, that openness through the body. And as the palms come to touch, we'll bring them all the way down to the heart. Gently bowing head to the hands. From me to you, namaste.